doing?
Yeah, really good. How are you doing?
Oh, brilliant, mate.
Very good to see you. So come on in, grab some seats. But the content that you're doing, if you can, depending on your skill set of how fast you can write, how fast you can produce your own stuff, even if when you get together, if you've got some drum mics and you can mic things up and do sort of live rehearsals, all those sorts of things I think will help, because at the moment what happens is, from like checking out your stuff, what I love about it is every time you do something it's really, really strong. The problem is then there's still this kind of like, absolutely, just only because of the time. Like if you can only get together once a week, and on top of the getting together once a week, it's not like you get together specifically to make content. You get together to drive the band forward. So you're documenting certain things, but at the same point, then again, you get together for the tour, and all of a sudden everything starts to kick off because it's all organised. So a big part of this is it's going to be how fast you can put your content out, but still maintain the same level of what you're doing at the moment, because I feel like your fan base would triple quite quickly if the quality that you're doing was coming out on a weekly basis, if that makes sense. And that's another thing with social media nowadays, is what used to happen is it was put an album out, singles to try and tempt people to buy the album, tours, TV stuff to do it. Well, you know, that stuff is still there, but a big part of now is the absolute honesty that can be in a product or a band. Whereas if you say, here's what we're going to do, we're going to start now, we're going to give you bits and bobs, we're going to excite you, we're going to make an album, we're going to release that album in June 2017. At June 2017, all we need you to do is enjoy stuff between now and then, between now and June 17, but at that point we need you to buy this record. And it's coming, and it's always coming. So, you know, and you keep reminding them. So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like when you're on tour tonight, you'll go and do it. As soon as you finish a song and you go, smash, what you're doing is you're actually going, you may now go mental, you may now applaud, you may now go crazy. When you finish the gig and you walk off, the crowd know to go, well, do another song. And you're just giving people that permission to do what they're supposed to do. So when you just say, look, it's coming, I'm not going to surprise you, but in June, I need you to buy this album. It's going to cost you a tenner. You've got a year. You can start saving up now. But either way, it's going to cost you a tenner. That's what I need from you guys as our fan base. If between now and then there's anything that we can do to persuade you to do that, tell me and we'll do it. If you want us to do acoustic stuff, we're going to do that. If you want us to see pictures, we're going to do that. Who's with me? And you keep asking that question, who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? Because this album's going to drop. Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? And then it gets to that point where you go, now, and then you go, right, I've been talking about this for a year. I've been telling you about this day. This day is here. I need you to just go and buy that album. And you know, at that point, people go, oh, okay, well, I've known about this for a while. There's no surprise. There's no shock. And then as soon as you do that, go, great. Do you know what? Thank you, everyone, so much. Just letting you know, the next one's going to be 12 months from now, and we're going to do all the same thing again, and we're going to tour, and we're going to build that fan base, and we just need you guys to help us with blah blah blah. You know, another thing with fan bases, they just need to know what you want them to do. So what bands do is they go, buy my stuff, come to my gig, and they're like, oh, I might do, I might not. But if you can kind of do that in parts, where just say, look, we need you to just support us, be part of our journey, enjoy this stuff, tell us what we're doing right, tell us what we're doing, tell us what you love about it, be a part of our journey. They'll be like, oh yeah, that sounds nice, that sounds fun. And all of a sudden, then they're emotionally tied into the product, and then all of a sudden they're going to buy it because they're emotionally tied in. Like X Factor. It's like everyone buys it. It gets to Christmas and they release it, and everyone just goes, oh, I have to go and buy it. Not because the song's amazing, because it doesn't make any difference. It's the build-up, and they've just gone momentum. It's coming, and you watch it, and all of a sudden you're tied into it, and you're tied into, I mean, not us because we're musicians, but you know, the general public or grannies or whoever buys that record has watched it enough time and gone, I really like that one. I did actually vote for him or her, and all of a sudden it gets to that point where they drop the album and they go, by the way, I need everyone to go and buy the album, and people go, yeah, that makes sense.